Today is day one of a whole vegetarian week. What do you think about that? People have been asking for more vegetarian recipes, so we're gonna give you a whole week of vegetarian recipes. And I'm really excited because I love eating vegetarian food, don't you? Even if you're not a vegetarian, right? Today we're making a curried veggie burger made with chickpeas. It's gonna be super delicious, much better than store-bought, I promise. So you want to start by making a little sauce. This is a half a cup of yogurt. I'm making a yogurt sauce and it's gonna go on the burger, but some of it's also gonna go inside the burger for flavor. So these ingredients are working double time. Half a teaspoon of curry powder. It's very strong stuff, so you don't need to add that much. A teaspoon of lime juice. It's really not that much. I'm just gonna go crazy and squeeze it by hand. I see no need to get another tool dirty. Quarter teaspoon of salt. You don't have to measure, but why not? I'm gonna use a whisk just to smooth it out. And that's it for the sauce. This should sit for about 15 minutes, which is perfect because you need to prep your other ingredients for your veggie burger. You wanna add some veggies to your veggie burger on top of your chickpeas, which is the base. So I'm gonna add some carrot, some grated carrot. You need about 3 tablespoons, so just peel it and grate it. This carrot's kind of small, so I think it's probably gonna be the whole carrot. Be careful not to grate off your fingertips. The sharper your grater, the less likely you are to do that. Dull graters are really dangerous, just like a dull knife. All right, that looks like about 3 tablespoons, doesn't it? I mean, it's a little bit more than 3 tablespoons. All right, you need a couple tablespoons of chopped cilantro. This has already been washed. This is sort of an Indian-inspired veggie burger. That can go right in with your carrot. I mean, I was a little excessive with both the carrots and the cilantro, but you don't want to go too crazy, otherwise it won't bind, but I think we're all right. And then 2 scallions. This is gonna go into the food processor with the chickpeas and get all processed up, so don't feel like you need to get them too fine right away. And you can use the entire scallion, the white, the light green, and the dark green. Just get rid of these dried off ends if there are any dried ends. And that goes into the food processor. And then chickpeas. I have a can of drained and rinsed chickpeas. Half a teaspoon of salt. Then you just pulse it until sort of a chunky-ish paste forms. Halfway between hummus and not hummus. It needs to be a little bit chunky, but also pasty so that it holds everything together. Probably gonna need to scrape down the sides of the bowl. 1 or 2 more pulses. Oops. This looks like a chunky paste. I think we're good. See what I mean? It's pasty, but it's not completely smooth. A chunky paste. So that can go into the bowl with your carrots and your cilantro. Oh, it smells so good already. I'm smelling freshness. That's what I like. So just scrape all of your chickpea mixture in here. You could use white beans if you wanted to. Might be a little bit softer, so you might need to add a little bit more breadcrumbs. Stir this together, then add 3/4 of a cup of cooked basmati rice, or white rice, or brown rice, your preference. 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, and 2 tablespoons of that yogurt mixture. This is adding your curry flavor, so don't leave it out. And stir it together, and that's your mixture. That wasn't hard, right? Form them into 4 patties. They're really easy to form. They're not sticky or anything, which makes it really nice, and your hands don't get stained. Right? Nice. It's kind of a lot of ingredients, but most of the things that you should have on hand, like rice and chickpeas and carrots. I do recommend doubling or tripling this recipe and then freezing them. Just freeze each individual patty wrapped in plastic and then defrost it before you cook it. So good, so convenient. We're ready to cook, right? Take my yogurt sauce with me. Let's go to the stove. Now it's time to cook. I'm still so excited that the stove is working and it's been over a month, but I don't know what to tell you guys. It was really hard when it wasn't working. 2 tablespoons of oil. Could probably get away with a little bit less if you wanted to, but the more oil, the crisper they get. You want about a medium heat. I'm always tempted to go higher, but you want them to crisp slowly on the outside and heat through on the inside, so that's why it's a medium heat instead of like a medium high or something. They're just gonna sit here and cook and get lightly golden on the outside. It's gonna take a few minutes, so be patient. I'm talking to me, not you. I know you're patient. 4 minutes per side. Just make your salad while you're waiting. That way you won't be tempted to turn up the heat like I am. I have just some greens here. This is arugula. Very convenient because it comes all clean and nice and beautiful. You can use whatever you want. Set that aside for a sec. I'm gonna add some cucumber to that. Thinly slice it, but it's a very big cucumber. I have a tendency to want to cut up the whole thing. I don't like leaving a half a cucumber or a half a carrot in the fridge. Marianne, my partner, she does that all the time. I'm not saying that it annoys me when she does it, but you know, that's probably enough for the amount of salad we have. So I'm just going to cut it up into little sticks, and that way later I can use them for snacks, because Michaela really likes to eat cucumbers and she eats it with hummus all the time. And I know I'm at work right now, but this is just so that you guys know what I'm doing at home when I'm cooking. Don't waste, that's all I'm saying. Add your cucumber to the arugula. I mean, this is not a recipe, so I don't even know. You can basically do whatever you want. You're just making salad, right? I like a little crunch, so I'm gonna put some carrots in. Now I hear sizzling going on, so I think I should check on those. My burgers, I don't want them to burn. Ah, there we go. Golden brown, but not burnt. Nice, huh? There we go. 4 minutes on the other side. You can press them down just a little bit. It's not like a hamburger. It's not gonna make it tough. I don't know why you feel the need to press them down. I did, so I just thought I'd mention that. And then leave it for another 4 minutes. Finish up your salad. Chop up a little bit of cilantro to sprinkle over the top. Not that it's a garnish, because garnish implies that it's not important. This actually adds to the flavor. Now we're all ready. I just want to dress my salad a little bit. I'm going to use some lime juice. I only used a half a lime before, so I'm just going to use the other half to dress my salad. Just give it a little squeeze over the top. A little bit of oil. That's it. And then salt and pepper. You're good. I mean, this is salad, right? You guys know how to make salad. I'm not teaching you anything you don't know, right? Let's give it a toss. I think they're ready to serve too, which is good because I'm getting hungry. All right. The moment of truth has arrived. Plate it up on a little bit of salad. This is a nice, fresh, light, delicious lunch. Bring your sauce with you. Careful, don't break them. 1 or 2 is a serving. I'm gonna start with 1. I think they're perfectly fine as 1. And then drizzle with a little bit of yogurt. It smells so good right now. And then don't forget a little bit of cilantro. Vegetarian dinner number 1, check.